We are back for some more answers and questions with game number 53 of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. And so far, what a ride I'm having with this game. I've won $3,806,596. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've made this game a $3.8 million run. Let's keep this gravy train rolling with game 53. The categories are fashion, transportation, anatomy, British history, animals, and we're going to close it out with F in biology. Each correct response will begin with that letter of the alphabet. Anatomy 100.
The answer is...
You have two of these joints where an iliac bone unites with the sacrum. What is this? What is a sacroiliac? Let's have anatomy for 200.
The answer is...
The main function of these teeth is biting. What are the incisors? That's right. Anatomy for 300, please.
The answer is...
Even with your eyes shut, you can tell which way is up from your sense of balance in this organ. What is the brain? No, so I lose all $300 of my money. Jim. The ear. Oh, derp. Jim got it right. He's on the board now. He's the only player with any cash. Fashion for 100.
The answer is...
70 skirt between the mini and the maxi. What is the midi? I'll take fashion for 200.
The answer is...
Belted rainwear that's a favorite of fictional sleuths and spies. What is a trench coat? Fashion 300.
The answer is...
One-piece zippered outfit named for a paratrooper's uniform. What is a jumpsuit? Now I'm in the lead. Let's have 400, please, for fashion. Men's 40s outfit, which featured exaggerated shoulders, wide lapels, and baggy trousers. What is a zoot suit? Fashion for 500.
The answer is...
French for fine sewing. It refers to high fashion. What is haute couture? Ran the category. I'll take anatomy for 400.
The answer is...
Unlike your fingers, the thumb has only this number of phalanges. What is 2? Anatomy for 500.
The answer is...
Along with the tarsal glands, these other glands provide lubrication for the eyes. What are the lacrimal glands? There we go, $2,400. Animals 100, please.
The answer is...
Whether St. Patrick was responsible or not, none are naturally found in Ireland. What are snakes? Animals 200.
The answer is...
Ben Franklin didn't care for it, calling it a bird of bad moral character. What is a bald eagle? Animals 300.
The answer is...
Fastest land animals, they've been clocked at 70 miles per hour. What are cheetahs? Animals 400.
The answer is...
In endangered ape found only in Borneo and Sumatra. Its name means man of the woods. What is the orangutan? Let's go with animals for 500.
The answer is
The hierarchy of chickens. What is the pecking order? Well done in that category. British history
the answer
100.
is
By 1750, about 10% of England's population lived in this city. What is London? British history 200.
the answer is
From French for a discussion, it evolved from a medieval assembly of barons and prelates. What is rendezvous? No. Jim decides he wants to try it. Okay, does Jim have an answer? Parliament! Oh, that makes sense. Alright. Takes him to $500. Where is he going to go? British history for 300. And he got the daily double. And I know he's going to risk all $500. Here's the clue in British history. He was in England for only 6 months of his 10-year reign, which began in 1189. It's King Richard I. Paying him at $1,000. If I had gotten the daily double, I don't know if I would have gotten it. Alright. F in biology 100.
the answer is
The substance used to preserve frogs that are dissected in biology class. What is formaldehyde? F in biology for 2.
the answer is
The fennec is the smallest of these animals. The common red is the best known. What are foxes? Can we have biology for 300?
the answer is
The union of two gametes to form a zygote. What is fertilization? Oh, food. We'll go F in biology for 400.
the answer is
By definition, a substance capable of killing a non-green plant such as mold or mildew. What is a fungicide? F in biology for 500, please.
the answer is
The two leg bones that fit this category. What are the femur and fibula? Well done in that category. British history 400. Term used to describe the era when the monarchy was re-established in 1660. Jenny. The Restoration. Oh, that makes sense. Alright. Jenny now has her first bit of cash. Does she want to finish the category or you want to go to transportation? Transportation 100. Okay.
the answer is
Though he started designing helicopters in 1909, his first didn't fly until 1939. Who is Igor Sikorsky? Transportation for 200.
the answer is
The IRT, IND, and BMT are the three divisions of this city's subway system. What is New York? Let's have a transportation for 300, please.
the answer is
The first national exhibition of these was held in 1900 in Madison Square Garden. What are automobiles? Transportation for 400.
the answer is
Famous for motorcycles, this Japanese company is the world's biggest maker of musical instruments. What is Yamaha? Let's have transportation for 500, please.
the answer is
Sweden, Denmark, and Norway share it as their national airline. What is SAS? Ran the category. Now the last clue.
The answer is.
In 1936, this king uttered his last words. How was the empire? See if Jenny knows this one. It was George V. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have 6,800. Jim has 1,000. Jenny has 900. She's going first in double Jeopardy. Can't believe I've made it this far in my run, over 50 games, and I've won over $3.8 million. Let's see what happens in double Jeopardy. We'll get underway with it right now.
Here are the categories.
Dance Fever, 60s Trivia, Recent History, English Lit, Soul Food, and finally, Missouri Natives. Oh boy! These categories are going to be a challenge, but that's what Jeopardy's all about. Let's begin. Dance Fever for 200.
The answer is.
When you swing your partner in do-si-do. What is square dancing? I'll have Dance Fever for 400.
The answer is.
60 Spud Crusher. What is the mashed potato? I'll have Dance Fever for 600.
The answer is.
Travolta and Deborah winged their way around Mickey Gillies doing this. Oh, Jenny locked me out. Ugh. It's the Texas two-step. Yeah, I knew that one, but too little, too late. Jenny takes second place because Jenny beat me to the buzzer. Alright. How about Missouri Natives for 200?
The answer is.
Branson, Missouri's annual Cupista celebration honors Rose O'Neal, who created this. What is the Cupid doll? Could I have Dance Fever for 800, please?
The answer is.
In 1990, this hot Brazilian dance had Pelvis's guy rating all over America. What is the lambada, otherwise known as the forbidden dance? I'll have Dance Fever for 1,000.
The answer is.
The original version of this dance hit number 1 2 different times, in 1960 and 1962. What is the twist? That's good for 1,000. I'll take Missouri Natives for 400.
The answer is.
A restored courtroom in Independence features a multimedia show based on his life. Who is Harry Truman? Missouri Natives for 600.
The answer is.
Carthage was home to Belle Star of the Wild West and this star of Wild Kingdom. Who is Marlon Perkins? And that will put me in the 5 figures at over $10,000. We'll go with Missouri Natives for 800.
The answer is.
You could tour the home near Kearney where he was born and the house in St. Joseph where he was shot. Who is Jesse James? Oops. Missouri Natives 1,000.
The answer is.
The second most famous resident of Hannibal, she survived a shipwreck and inspired a musical. Who is Molly Brown? The unsinkable Molly Brown, yeah. $12,200, okay. Let's have English Lit for 200.
The answer is.
This author of The Jungle Book lived in Vermont for 4 years. Oh, and Jim beat me to the buzzer. Rudyard Kipling. Oh, Bob Saget. Jim got it right. Let's see where he goes next. He's going to English Lit for 400. Alright.
The answer is.
Aldous Huxley's 1932 version of 1984. What is Brave New World? Let's have English Lit for 600, please.
The answer is.
James Hilton's schoolmaster father was the model of this novel's title character. Oh! Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Oh, okay. I was thinking Jane Eyre, so it's a good thing I didn't get in. Jim is now in second place. Where is he going? He's going to Soul Food for 200. Oh, we'll have a problem here. Mammy's little baby loves it. What is shortening bread? $400, please. Soul Food.
The answer is.
Also called groundnuts or goobers. What are garbanzo beans? I have a lot of money sitting in front of me. Oops. Come on now. Thank you. Garbanzo beans. It's not? Oh, wait a minute. I just figured it out. It's peanuts. Oh, that's right. It's peanuts. Oh, foop. Alright. English Lit 800.
The answer is.
Okay. The hero's clubfoot in Of Human Bondage represented this author's stammer. Who is Of Human Bondage? Who is Of Human Bondage? I'll say who is William Somerset Maugham. That's the only one that's coming to mind. Good. Soul Food for 6.
The answer is.
A fried fritter named for the hungry dog at Hushed. What is a hush puppy? We'll take Soul Food for 800, please.
The answer is.
Hominy and grits are both made of this grain. What is corn? Let's have Soul Food for 1,000.
The answer is.
Southern pancake grain or a little rascal. Oh, Jenny, how dare you? Buckwheat. Yeah, I knew that one, but too little, too late. Jenny's now in second place with $2,500. Let's see where she goes. Recent history, 200. She got one of the 2 daily doubles. She's going 1,500. Here's the clue in recent history. In 1972, this ex-Teamster leader tried to go to Hanoi to free pals, but the U.S. government stopped him, and it's Jimmy Hoffa. Putting Jenny at $4,000. Boy. English Lit 1,000.
The answer is.
Ironically, Catherine, wife of this poet, painter, and printer, was illiterate. Who is Homer? No. Oh dear. Jim. It was William Blake. Oh, okay. 3,200 for Jim. Let's see where he goes next. Recent history for 400.
The answer is.
This July 1985 famine relief fundraiser has been called Bob Geldof's Global Jukebox. Oh. Nope. What was World Hunger Relief? No, we all missed that one. It was Live Aid. Live Aid, so we all got that one wrong. Let's keep going. Recent history for 600.
The answer is.
Is there? A ban on the general use of this germ killer in 1972 meant Physohex had to be sold by prescription. Hexachlorophene. Oh wow. Hexachlorophene. Try saying that word 10 times fast. Anyways, we're going to keep going. 60s Trivia 200.
The answer is.
In 68, Richard Nixon was one of many who spoke this Latin line. What is "suck it to me"? I'll take recent history for 800.
The answer is.
He was chosen to replace Thomas Eagleton as the 1972 Democratic nominee for Vice President. Jim. Robert Sargent Shriver was his name. Jim takes second place. 60 Trivia 400. Oh! Yeah, the Daily Double. This is his chance to make a move. 2200. Alright, here's the clue. As his army cheered, he was named Associated Press's Athlete of the Decade. That's Arnold Palmer. He's right. That now puts Jim within striking distance. Oh boy. Alright, 60 Trivia for 600.
The answer is.
This futuristic cartoon show was appropriately the first series broadcast on ABC and Color. What is the Jetsons? Uh, 60 Trivia 800.
The answer is.
Practice given a national plan by the Uniform Time Act of 1966. What is daylight savings time? '60s Trivia for 1,000.
The answer is.
Carol Dono was the first to dance in one of this designer's topless swimsuits. Jenny. Rudy Gernreich, whoever. Now the last clue.
The answer is.
President of Pakistan, who, along with our ambassador, was killed when his plane exploded in 1988. Who is Benazir Bhutto? It's not Benazir Bhutto. Oh boy. Jim? He doesn't know. So it looks like the game is now a runaway. Had Jim got it right, this game would not be a runaway. And everybody missed out on this clue as well. It was Zia ul Haq. So I have 13,800. Jim is 5,400. Jenny 3,600. So although the totals are kind of smaller than what I've normally seen, it's a runaway game. And now a chance to win with Final Jeopardy. The category is the Orient. Oh boy. In the 18th century, this city, then called Edo, was larger than any city in Europe. I'm saying what is Tokyo. I may be right, I may be wrong. Either way, I get to come back for another game.
Final Jeopardy answer is.
Is it Tokyo? Yes, it is. So I win $14,141. So 14,141 this game, I believe. Yep. So, but nonetheless, I have a 53 game winnings total of $3,820,737. a smaller amount than I won this time, but you know what? It's a win nonetheless. Once again, $3,820,737 in just 53 games. And I'll see you all for that next video.